You see any sunshine? No? Yeah, because it's not even daylight yet all the way. Oh, it's early, guys. But it's getting ready to start to be kind of warm. And she just hates the sound of the tractor. You want to go in the house, Rosa Medi? I'm going in the house, Mama. Come on. Go in the house, Mom. You scared it? Go in the house. Rosemary, get in the house. Okay, let me get her in. Go in the house, Mommy. There she goes. She does not like the sound of the tractor, but she wants to be outside, so it's a conundrum for her. He's mowing, kind of running over the stuff that we did yesterday. Okay, and then this morning, let me see a couple things. I'll show you real quick where he's at. I think he's probably coming back. Oh, he's got days. Ooh, that thing has headlights, y'all. How fancy is that? All right, so he's running that over now, so that we can, so that he can till in it. I am gonna go bug hunting right now, and then he's tilling, because there's nothing I can do while he's tilling this ground, but he's gonna use that new machine he's got, so hopefully it'll make his life a little easier. It's got headlights, y'all.
That's the first time I've used them. To tell the truth about it.
Dang, honey, it's a little too early for me, but that's all right.
Well, it's not gonna be a pleasant day.
Oh well. Well, we've had unpleasant and pleasant days, I guess.
Yes, you need the tractor.
Not right this very moment. I might, but I'm gonna go in the front. I saw a bunch of.
You want me to hook the trailer up for you?
No, I know how to do it now.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I did it yesterday.
That new pull pin.
Yeah,
really,
that was easy. You might want to put some bug spray on your arms at least.
Yeah, I was gonna hit up that way and put some on.
Yeah.
I noticed headlights attract bugs. Go figure.
So, I was gonna look and see how dry this bed is, and see if I can put my beans in it now. And that's important. But you're gonna be tilling in there, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna start with this one.
Till this bed?
Yeah, you wanted me to do that. I'm gonna start there. I gotta mow it down first.
Yeah, it's done. There's nothing in it. And then that way you can get a small. You can also do the front bed if you want.
Well, I see how far.
To see,
Well, which one do you want first? If you want me to do this front bed, I've got to get rid of your peppers.
Oh no.
Right. So I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. I'm gonna do this first. Then I'm gonna go back here and even all that out, till it down again, and yeah.
But you're gonna do this one to see how it works.
I have not used that tiller yet. I think I figured it out, but yeah, I haven't used it, so I'm gonna play on that bed before I get back here.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. All right. Well, I got plans. I mean, we got plans, and we all got plans. So, that's why we're up here this early, trying to figure out the best way to utilize our day. Okay, so, see if you can hear me. It compacted a little bit because it rained, but it's nice and loose now. So I'm gonna come back through again, rake it, and maybe, I think that'll work. Put some seeds down. But, like I said, the first thing I need to do is go over by my pepper bed and see if I can hunt some bugs. You guys wanna come with? Okay. I need my daylight, y'all. It is too dark for me to see. I'm too blind for this time of day. So hopefully I'll come back in about 30 minutes or so, and I'll probably have plenty of daylight then. And so I can hunt little buggies. Alright, anyways, okay, moving on to the bed with the peppers. Woo, my glasses are fogging up, y'all. Yep, I love the peppers. I'm hoping to have some really good ones soon. But, you know, we'll take what we get. Okay. The best tomatoes ever. Hey, Pinksy. Good morning, honey. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Want to go in the house? Well, you got to come in the back because the front is locked. All right.
Hello,
Hello.
baby.
All right, friends. The first thing I'm going to do is throw a little bit of this fertilizer on top. Just good for good measure. He's over there using his machine. That new one. And I tell you what, it made easier job. Not easy, there's no such thing, but easier job of this thing here. So hopefully this won't take as long as he normally did. Because I tell you what, that other tiller was great, but it was a lot of work. He was in pain for days after using it for a little while on this bed. So hopefully it'll make his life easier. You know, like we keep saying, we're getting older, so certain things are just a little extra hard. Anyways, we'll do this part, and I'm gonna try to use my seeder again. It depends. The bed has to be just right, otherwise it just doesn't do good. Okay. I'll fertilize, and then I'll bring you back and let you know.
Hey, good morning, people. It's whatever.
Probably about 6:30 right now.
About 6:30 maybe, yeah. Sun's over yonder behind that tree.
Which means it's gonna be a hot day.
Oh man, it's already humid, yep. But that new tiller, oh, there's a learning curve. It right now, because I'm not quite sure on how to use it, it's kind of whooping my butt, but let me
no
tell
way,
you,
look at that.
I know,
Look at that field.
over hard, unbroken ground. That the pathway between these, it just one pass, it went over it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I need to figure out, you know, the nuances. I remember my last tiller, until I figured out how to work it, it whooped my butt too.
Yeah.
But oh yeah, that self-propelled is nice. You it starts digging in, you need to lift up on the back.
Right.
Yeah, and then to go forward, just push down a little bit. But those wheels will pull it through anything, because that's really soft right now. It's nice and moist, and it's just pulling through it like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks good.
Yes, ma'am.
The dirt is still pretty damp.
'Tis that.
We'll see how far we get today.
Now what we've got here is this bed here is square. That bed's gonna have to angle. See what I mean?
Yeah. I see you.
So yeah.
It's all right.
That's fine.
I mean, we're aiming for progress, not perfection.
Yes, ma'am.
Anyway.
But yeah, I think that was a good investment.
Oh yeah.
And hey, I finally got to use the headlights on my tractor.
I didn't even. You know what? I knew they had it. I just
Never thought
seen
about it.
Never thought about it until you used them, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I got out here and I started cutting the grass or those trails down. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, you know, why am I doing this? I got headlights.
Very cool. All right. Well, I'm still. I finished planting my bed with beans. It was easier to use the seeder with the beds in rows like that. For sure.
Good. Yeah. Gives you a gauge on where you're going with it.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, and the pressure that I use on it is it's easier to gauge. So. Anyway.
Well, we tilled the heck out of that. That's where I busted my last tiller. I tilled the heck out of it. Then we raked it real smooth, so, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, he's taking a break. I go back. What do you think? We're going to try to form beds today? Some of them at least?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We're going to see what we can do. I'm going to finish tilling it. I'm like 3/4 of the way there. Then I'm going to shovel some dirt from this side of it over farther, because that's where my path is going to be going.
Yeah, and we need a good...
Yeah.
We need to... I think that's it. That's the first stop.
Yeah, I need a good 4 feet between it at least. Get that tractor 4 or maybe 5 feet.
Yeah.
I want it to be to where I can drive a post at each end of the garden here, so you can pull your hose from this side to that side without getting into the beds.
Yep, that'll be nice.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, my dear.
Moving along.
I
Tracking
finish my
along.
water and go back to work.
All right, well, don't take too long, mister.
Yes, ma'am.
You're on the clock. Well, she's planted with
Why
good...
not, I tell you.
She's planted with big green beans now,
When
so...
I get the hang of that, hell yeah.
Yeah? You're cussing.
I mean, I'm working a lot harder than I have to now because I'm figuring it out.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, that other thing is planted. So now we're in for our most favorite job ever.
Digging.
Digging.
But,
Digging to China.
yeah. Okay.
Ote?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come
man.
here.
I don't want to come here.
Well, you can come this way. I'd shut it off for the walk.
Yeah.
Well, y'all saw the little video and the explanation to why we got this. Quick recap. She broke my udder tiller.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it just needs some engine work. It still works good. It'll run, but only on choke. We took it to the shop and they said there's just no parts. So they said it would be 4 weeks before they could even look at it. Well, 4 weeks would mean we're done gardening for the year. Now, I bought this one over there at Home Depot, and it's like 2.5 or 2 times plus the size of the other one. And I gotta tell you something, I mean, there's a learning curve to it. It's gonna kick my butt. But take a look at this. Right there.
I don't know. I was just looking at the...
What's over there?
I don't know.
Oh, I'll go check it out in a minute. That would have taken me 3/4 of a day, at least half a day. And I mean, that's getting up at the crack of dawn and working till about 2 with my other tiller.
Yeah.
This one knocked it out in one pass in a half an hour or so, maybe 40 minutes.
Yeah, that was quick.
There towards the end, I was figuring it out, how to use it, let the machine do all the work. But it goes at its own pace, does its own thing, but holy cow, that's something. Even in these pathways, which my other tiller, when I got on it, would kind of bounce and I'd have to stay in one spot for a long time. Nah, this one, it just went right through. So,
Yeah, well, it's a powerful machine. Anyways, we gotta dig.
So what's your story, Mutter?
I planted my green beans.
That one's done?
That one's done.
Woohoo! We working like white people today.
Is that what we are?
I don't
We're
know what
doing.
we are. What's politically correct these days?
Oh, nothing really.
Nothing. Yeah, you're
You say
right.
nothing.
Eh,
Yeah, if you try to pander, is that the word, pander to the masses?
you know,
You won't ever get anybody to be happy with you. So
here's what
forget
I
it.
figured out. You know, you give these libtards an inch, they want a mile. I've seen it. We used to live in California over gun control. Conservatives are like this. If you disagree with guns, you just don't buy one. Liberals, no. If you disagree with guns, everybody can't have one, all right? Why don't y'all take the guns away from the gangbangers? But same thing with a stupid vaccine. You know, if a liberal doesn't want the vaccine, he takes it anyway and makes sure everybody else takes it. A conservative doesn't want that vaccine, he just don't take the vaccine.
I don't care what else anybody does.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, yep.
And anyway, so this thing here, let's give them a good look at it. It's yellow. Yeah. Did I mention it's yellow? I've never heard of this brand before, but they had a Troy built and this one with the same size engine. And when I talked to the guy, and they were the exact same price, I think it was like 850 bucks. And he asked me, he says, well, how much are you doing? And I said, well, we got an acre and I've got it split up into beds. And he told me, he goes, and to quote, well, you sure as hell don't want a Troy built. So I said, okay, I'll take the other one. And So far, other than figuring out the nuances, it really is cool. And count my blessings for this gorgeous wife. She's out here watching me sweat today.
Yeah, I ain't doing nothing.
What have you say?
Nothing.
I like your hat. I want to get me one of those. Yes.
It's nasty.
It's nasty.
It's nasty.
All right.
Bye.
We'll talk to you later.
It's days like this when I'm so very grateful for this tree line that we have here.
Oh, yeah.
If we didn't have the tree line, we'd be directly in sunlight right now, in the sun. But right now we're working in a nice shady spot.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's how come this stuff kind of makes it through sometimes. You know.
We're blessed. I like this. But we're not going to get all of this dug up today. We're just too damn old for that.
No way. I don't have it. I just don't.
Back in my 30s and 40s, I could have done that.
Yeah, we could just come out here and do it.
Unfortunately, I ain't 30, nor 40, nor 50 no more. So.
Getting close to 50.
Huh?
I'm getting close to 50.
Dang, you're young, baby.
What year is this?
This is 2021. This is the year of the libtards.
That'll make me 48. It's cool. I like it. I literally do not envy anybody their teenage years. I do not enjoy being a teenager.
Oh my God, no. Must be confusing for them.
Yeah, especially right now. When I grew up, I mean, I was alone a lot. So there was not a lot of influences in my life about how to behave, what kind of clothes to wear or anything like that, because I didn't have it with me, you know.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot of people around that, and everybody at school wore a uniform, so.
Yeah, mine was different. I grew up and I had 2 sisters and a brother, and basically on the south side of Chicago. I grew up a little bit on the wild side. It was, you know, 60s and 70s. Mary Jane Joanna was out there. I remember I used to smoke that stuff and drank beer. And, you know, when I was 17, went off into the service. And, you know, after I got out to service, I had a good old time for a while. And then one day I started figuring out just, you know, what kind of guy I was. And, you know, got my life together, went back to college. I eventually met my lovely wife.
Mm-hmm.
We got married and had children and become the church people, I reckon.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really funny because it's like most people go to church because they're looking for something. I went to church because I already found it. I'm not really looking for anything from the church. My wife really enjoys going, and I kind of enjoy just sitting there, so it's fine with me.
Well, one of the things that we're called for as Christians is you have to have a church for support, for accountability, and so that you can worship together, you know. And really, for me, it's the worship together kind of thing that I like. And, you know, with faith and belief comes the desire to be obedient to the Word of God and the Word of Jesus Christ. And so you do that. And He says, join a church. It's not going to be perfect. Like my husband says, they're humans just like us.
Yep.
So they're not perfect. But so far, the people that we met have been nothing but amazing, kind and generous. And, but yeah, you read the book, you read your Bible, you have your faith. And I'm not saying that my faith is the most true or anything like that, because I don't know. But all I can tell you is that with the faith came real desire for obedience. Okay, and so that's it. That's one of the reasons we go to church, because there's a real desire for obedience to His law.
Oh, you missed it. See, look at the redbird. It's in the trail over there.
Oh, look
It was
at
sitting
that.
on top of that stick.
Can you see that, guys? Oh, he's bright red. How beautiful.
Cardinal,
Oh,
there he
hi,
goes.
bye, baby.
How beautiful.
Yeah. Anyways,
But yeah,
That's
I
it.
tell you.
it's like, you know, you can say all you want about being a Christian. We can say, okay, I'm not going to put this on anybody but we can say all you want about being a Christian and say all the right things and say all the right words and say all the right things. But
It's your actions.
is your life reflective of what Jesus wanted from us?
We got lucky. We
Yeah.
got this here piece of land. We started farming it. We was planning on selling stuff, but instead of doing that, we decided to give it away. And I do it for very selfish reasons. Don't fool yourself. It just feels really good to give stuff away. It really does. When you knock on the door of someone that you know can't afford, especially the stuff that we grow some fancy stuff. You knock on the door and you give them a big bag of produce, or that's what you call it, right? Produce, right. Vegetables. Yeah, the smile on their face just really makes me feel good. Makes me want to go get more.
Yeah, so, yeah, that's it. I mean, so it's not about saying the right things or going to church, although that's part of it. But the biggest thing of it is
It's how you live your life.
how you live your life. So that when people look at you and say, wow, I really like those people, I wonder, or those people seem really nice and they seem to really have it together, and they ask you, what are you doing that I'm not? You can say, well, let me talk to you about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
Oh, wow,
Right?
you sound like a Jehovah Witness now.
That's
my
it.
dear.
No. JVs or the JWs are totally different. No, we're not. But no, I know. But, you know, yeah.
Huh?
So let me tell you about it. And
In all
if they wa-
seriousness?
you got to be an example of what you should be. And we are not
Oh,
perfect.
heck no.
But God knows our heart, and He knows we're trying every single
At
day.
least we don't kill babies.
Well, not just that. We're just trying every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
Look,
We know
there's
ourselves.
going to be
sinners.
accountability, all right? Just like everybody that voted for Joe Biden, you're getting your accountability now. It's called hyperinflation. You can't buy a new automobile. You can't get parts for an automobile. Inflation is running rampant. Biden is screaming for the feds to print more phony money. I mean, oh my God, there's no parts for tractors. There's no parts to fix a tiller. There's gonna be a drought like you have no idea, or not a drought, but a food shortage like you have no idea. It's a fact. Just start watching Canadian news and look what's happening in Canada. You know, the other day it was 111 degrees in Canada. It's never like that. They have wildfires going just crazy. It hasn't rained in California forever, especially up around Turlock and that area right there, where they grow all the produce between the north, or in the middle of the state, their breadbasket in California. They're having crops failure. This is crazy, all right? And, you know, to boot it, you have a president who's given away more money to foreign countries that don't even like us. This moron thinks that they're protesting in Cuba over the vaccine. That's not it. They want freedom. You look what's happening in France right now, the protests, the riots, even the police are joining in. You're getting the same thing in England right now. We're next. And just remember, people, you voted for this.
Yeah,
Oh, well, I'm done screaming about that stuff. Ain't nothing I can do about it.
that's a fact. All
But
right,
I gotta get back to work.
we got to get back to work.
Yep.
Talk to you guys later. Okay, you guys. Here's the moment of truth. We got to go see if our calculations are correct and we can get the tractor through to the middle of this thing. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. What say you, Dad? Looking good?
Perfect.
Woo, the bugs, y'all. worked out. That'll do it. We got the, come on you guys, I'll show you. We got the center done then. Boy, that was, huh? Well, you guys, that's a nice little path. It'll be just not nice. And we'll get these other ones done. But
Not today, probably.
it's already 8 o'clock.
It's already what?
8.
8 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah, we've been out here
So-
for a couple hours at least. But
Yeah, we'll probably get this.
so we have something to work off
Yeah,
the
and
next
then
day.
because it's really weird, our property is not only high up here going downhill that way, our house is literally set straight with the street, but our property runs crooked.
Yeah, it works
It runs at an angle.
like that. It's not, the house is like
Right.
this, watch. The house is like this and the property runs like
Uh-huh.
this, which is the weirdest thing.
So
But
that's really weird, yeah.
yeah, all right. Okay, well, we'll be done when we're done.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Rosemary, did they let you out of your prison? Yeah, I didn't want her out there because she loved to play in that in the
yeah.
dirt, and I needed to seed those beds.
Yeah,
She can be trouble. But look at this guy. The first one's done. We got 1, 2, 3 more to go. We're gonna look at this, and then, like he says, what did you say? What was it that you said?
Feasibility
The
study.
a feasibility study of whether we have an energy to do 1 more or 2 more.
Well, I mean,
But if we get all of this done now, what we gonna do tomorrow, honey?
same thing we did today.
Move dirt.
Yeah. How's it looking? Straighter?
Yeah, it's looking really good actually.
All right.
There's a little curve right here. You see it when you come around. Actually,
there's-
you can really see it on the back. But
That's good enough for government work.
it ain't perfect, but they say it ain't supposed to be.
But yeah. So we will come up with 1, 2, 3, 5 beds.
Yeah, those are pretty long.
Yeah.
Actually.
And I've seen some guy, he did it this way. It's downright comical the way he jumps over his beds.
Oh yeah,
Oh, my God.
he leaps over them.
Yeah, I'm too old for that.
Yeah, we ain't no leaping nothing.
So when I get this like this, I will be able to put 4 posts on the corners of this driveway. Now, what that'll do is allow us to string the hose through without running it through crops. Just make it easier on us.
Yeah, so the way we just kind of thinking about it is cover crop, and when this full planting of brassicas comes in again, we'll terminate one row as we need them for the planting that we need to do.
Rose, you
And
got
go
a friend
from there.
over there.
Uh-oh.
This should be interesting.
Oh boy.
Rose, over there. Look at over there.
She's like, what you talking about, dude?
Huh.
My friends are over there.
Yeah.
Well, that dog is well-mannered.
Oh, that
unlike
dog's
ours.
beautiful.
She knows
He's,
not to walk away from Papa, I
That
think.
belongs to 1, 2, well, virtually, he's the 3rd house next to us. As far as properties are concerned, he's 1 property over.
Yeah, but yeah, it's getting there, y'all. I'm assessing if I have enough energy for more.
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah.
that. Well, tell you what, this friend of yours here, Minnie Marcel, has stopped out. I'm done. We got most of that done, and he's finishing it up, the 2nd row. Got one right there, and
Yeah.
this next one is looking good too. But I'm done. I'm probably gonna just grab some of my little tomatoes, and I've had enough fun for the day.
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is, but
I don't know.
we've been out here a while.
But
Yeah, it's almost 3 hours. That's about all you got out of me on hard manual labor.
I know. I mean, you know,
3 hours is sufficient for me, darling.
I said it before. I mean, but that's the whole thing, see? There's no way when I was in my 30s or 40s, we could have even afforded.
Oh
do
God, no, we couldn't.
Yeah,
Couldn't have, no.
don't get me wrong, we still poor. But
We're not wealthy, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
look at that, it's still smoldering.
Oh yeah, it's been smoldering all morning.
Yeah, how cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you know, and that's what I'm saying. It's like this new generation, they
Keep
want
your-
everything right
What
now.
was your show?
Huh?
What was your show?
Oh, is that what you wanted?
She wanted it.
But yeah, they want everything right now.
Yeah.
You know, no one wants to work for anything. There's absolutely no accountability.
Yeah.
It's crazy, you know? And yeah.
But yeah, it's a tough day. But we got tomorrow too. So there's no need to.
Oh no, we too old for that.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, this would have been a morning's work.
Yeah, and still do the rest of the day.
Oh yeah, uh-huh.
I'll show
This
you
would have been a morning's work and that's it.
what it looks like from here. It'll be nice, and maybe someday some people will come and clean up their mess over here. But look at this. That's cool, huh? I like it. It's getting there, and then we'll cover crop it, and oh man, that can be amazing. This ground needs a break. She needs a break from all the work we've been doing. All right, I might go get me some tomatoes and be done for today. I gotta go feed kids anyway, so. Yeah, you get about 3 hours out of me in the morning. That's it.
I think this morning, that third hour, we're a push.
Oh yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it looks beautiful.
Looks better from a distance, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
But yeah.
They're gonna be nice.
Yeah, then after we get these beds separated, what I'm gonna do is I'll go around and edge it one more time.
Yeah, it needs to
Throw
be.
that dirt up,
Yeah,
rake it out,
yeah,
and cover crop it.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you, I feel like somebody hit me with a garden hose. Look at that.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Are those clean pants, mister?
well, they were.
Yeah, I washing pants right now.
Yeah. I want this water to pool up here, so I need to go a little deeper here.
Yeah. Okay. All right, you guys. That's it. I'm gonna go harvest some tomatoes from here and clean up my stuff from the city and put up some tools and stuff while you finish up here, right? Are you gonna try to do one more?
What?
Are you gonna try to do one more?
Well, I haven't had my first heart attack yet. I don't think so.
I don't think so.
It's really humid.
Yeah, it makes it hard for if we push
Hard
it too
to
hard.
breathe.
Well, and it makes it hard for tomorrow to be motivated to get up
Yes.
this early and do it. All right, we'll let you guys know where we end up.
Well, get
Bye. Well, got me some tomatoes. I tell you what, and I had some little yellow ones like this. Let's see if this one's ripe. Let's clean the dirt. Oh yeah, I want to go one. Oh, it's supposed to look, and I know I have some green ones. Look at this, guys. They're huge. So pretty. Morning snack.
Are you sitting back there eating tomatoes?
No,
Yes, you are.
this one's nice. Mmm. Yeah. And nothing else. We're getting some cherry tomatoes. We're done for today. Well, girlfriend here is done. See, we're trying to put up the tools. But that's it. Bye.
Bye.
There you go.
3 days and 1 rainstorm.
And it's still going.
Still going. That tells you how big a fire that was.
Yeah,
It was intense.
it's moldering.
That tree that fell, some of the stuff, most of it I gave to a friend of mine to burn his fireplace. But we still had a bunch of logs to put in here, so.
Yeah, it's getting there. I think it's catching fire again.
Thanks.
Cool. All right. I'll take. Uh-huh. Well, this space is done. Now I must decide what to put in it. I don't know. We'll think about it. Alright, let me park this guy over here. And I want to look at my peppers.